Hi everyone, I'm Roger, a gadget guy. Multi-room audio means that you, your family, and your guests can listen to whatever is playing here when they're over here, and here, and even here. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 different system options and show the pros and cons of each of these systems so that you can make an informed choice of which is the best system for you. You'll need to choose just one of these systems because they're not compatible with each other. Each has advantages and disadvantages, but your decision may be easy if you already have speakers that work with one of these systems. I'll begin with the system that's the least expensive, and that's the one using Amazon's Alexa smart home system, which uses their Echo smart speakers. This range of speakers starts with the Echo Pop, which costs under $40. The slightly more expensive Echo Dot, like this, sounds noticeably better, and you can create a fully wireless stereo system using 2 Echo Dots. You can also combine them with a wireless Echo subwoofer to get a system that betters the sound quality of most individual smart speakers. If you prefer a conventional hi-fi system, you can connect an Echo Dot to any system that supports Bluetooth. There are also speaker models from other manufacturers that work in an Amazon system. Most Sonos speakers and some models from Bose, JBL, and Marshall will work in an Alexa-based smart speaker system. Look for the words Alexa built in to find a compatible speaker. These speakers can be grouped together to play the same music anywhere or everywhere in your home. Watch out for some speakers labeled Alexa compatible though. This usually means they can be controlled by an Alexa speaker, but don't have that capability built in. The advantage of an Alexa-based system is that since all of the speakers are smart speakers, you can play and control the music using just your voice from any of the speakers. The system is very simple to set up and friendly to use, and you can get started at very low cost. Most major music services can be linked to Alexa for voice control, but there are a couple of exceptions. The downside of Amazon's system is that you have to use smart speakers with a microphone which is connected to the internet in every room you want music. Many people have privacy concerns or find smart speakers intrusive. Amazon's system does very occasionally break into a conversation when you didn't ask it to, and it gives you notifications of things like your Amazon order status, which you may find convenient, but some find annoying. The second system option you have is based on Google's Chromecast. You can set up a Chromecast system using smart speakers just like the Amazon Alexa system, but you don't have to if you don't like smart speakers. Chromecast audio is built into Sony receivers and products from Wiim, Cambridge Audio, Blue Sound, and some other manufacturers. These provide options to create music systems without an always listening, internet-connected smart speaker. You use the Google Home app on your phone to set up any combination of your Chromecast-enabled speakers into groups. You can then cast to any of those groups as if they were a single speaker. If you prefer voice operation, any Google or Nest branded smart speaker will control any of the groups that you've set up in the Google Home app. Chromecast is almost universally supported by Android music apps, so it's a great choice if you want to play and control audio from an Android phone. If you connect a good Chromecast streamer to a top quality hi-fi system, the audio quality can be really hard to beat. The downside to Chromecast is that there's a very limited number of different speaker brands that support it, so the choice of speakers is relatively small. And if you have an Apple phone, the compatibility with music apps on the iPhone isn't universal. Apple Music, for example, will play to a Chromecast from an Android phone, but not from an iPhone. If you do have an iPhone or iPad, then Apple's Airplay 2 is a very good multi-room system. Airplay has been around since 2010, but it was only in 2017 it was upgraded to Airplay 2, which is the version that supports linking devices for multi-room audio. So some Airplay compatible audio devices that you already have in your home may not work for multi-room sound. Look for this logo in the product description or the words Airplay 2 to identify products that have Airplay 2. There are a lot of audio brands that support Airplay, and you may already have some Airplay 2 devices. The system works very reliably with great audio quality. The big negative is that Airplay will not work with an Android phone at all. No exceptions or maybes. So if you have Android phones in your household, Airplay 2 is a poor choice for the audio system. You can control Airplay 2 with your voice using Apple's Siri voice assistant, but unfortunately Siri won't work with as many music services as Alexa or Google Assistant. Spotify, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music, for example, don't work with Siri. The next type of system doesn't have an option for voice control, but it also doesn't depend on what kind of phone you have or whether you have a smart home system. Wiim music streamers are made by a company called Linkplay, which has its own multi-room linking system that is also licensed to other manufacturers. Wiim products will link to products from Edifier, Dayton Audio, Arylic, and Audio Pro to create multiple room systems. The quality of these devices varies from brand to brand, but they are generally less expensive than products from the market leader Sonos. They're well supported by the big music apps, and they're easy to link together for multi-room systems. In my personal experience, the Linkplay system is more sensitive than other systems to the quality of the Wi-Fi connection. I've not been able to get more than 3 speakers to link together reliably in my home. On the positive side, you can play high-definition music over this system, and the audio quality can be superb. The company that pioneered wireless multi-room music is Sonos, and they still have a dominant market position. The Sonos system is simple to set up, reliable, and sounds good. And the support from the online music services is as good as it gets. The Sonos system will only work with Sonos products though, which really limits your choice of speakers. And Sonos products are generally much more expensive than similarly specified competitors. The Sonos port, for example, which you'd need if you wanted to connect Sonos to an existing hi-fi, has the same features as the Wiim Pro streamer, but costs 3 times as much. Taking all this into account, here are my overall recommendations. If you want voice-controlled music in every room, the Amazon Alexa system is hard to beat for system affordability, ease of setup and use, variety of smart speakers, and flexible speaker configurations. If you have an Android phone, Chromecast can offer you a low-cost, reliable, multi-room system that sounds superb. It can easily integrate existing hi-fi systems into a whole home system, and it offers you the option of voice control using Google Assistant. If you have an iPhone, then Airplay 2 is arguably the best and easiest way to create a multi-room audio system. It'll reliably play any music service from any app on your iPhone. There is a very large selection of compatible speakers and other hi-fi gear available, so you can easily find a system that sounds best for you at prices you can afford. For linking existing hi-fi systems together to play synchronized music in multiple rooms, the Linkplay system, particularly the Wiim music streamers, are excellent. The audio quality is as good as it gets, and the Wiim app is easy to use. It's a particularly good choice if you want to play high-definition music files from a home music server. Compatible all-in-one wireless speakers are also available to use in rooms which don't have existing stereo. If you're not looking to link existing music systems, and are starting from a clean sheet, then a Sonos system has a lot to offer. They're easy to set up, the support of different online music services is outstanding, and they are independent of whatever phone or smart home system you may have. I've provided links to the products I've shown today in the description of this video. If you buy from those links, it doesn't cost you any more, but it does help to support the channel and is much appreciated. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.